But fellas, one last topic. Champ, you go first. Favorite Mary J. Blige track?
Oh man, the queen of hip hop and R&B. Gotta love it. I gotta say, you remind me, and the remix and the real one, and the original one. That one was good. Man, so many. No more drama. Family affair. So that was good. Dr. Dre did a hell of a job with that beat, man.
Yes, you did.
Yes, he did. Mary J. Blige, so even as an actor, so elegant, so she's hip and gangster all at the same time because she has that sweet demeanor, but you also know she's not to be played with. And I think that side you are able to see more as she plays in Power. I mean, I think that's, you know, even though you're acting, that's just yourself turned up to like the max. And I think that's a good indication. But um a family affair, um Take Me As I Am, that one was good. I mean, the way she was able to, the first thing you think about when you hear that beat from Lonnie Liston Smith, the jazz artist, is you think about dead presidents, and she made you think twice about that. You remind me, and you gotta, man, I Can Love You Better Than She Can. That was a good one as well, man.
I'm surprised you didn't mention Real Love.
Yeah, yeah, Real Love was man, it's so many, man. And look, one of the best duets of all time, her Method Man, All I Need to Get By.
Yes.
You're all I be, you're all that I need. I'll be there for you. If you keep it real with me, I keep it real with you. Hey, that team up, you could not get any better than that.
I, I'll
That
give
one was
I'll give
special.
you a track, champ.
Yeah.
Remember when she used to dated KC from Jodeci? Remember that
Mm.
track they did together? I don't want to do anything else.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I forgot
I
about
did
that one.
too. I did
I
too, to be
love that
honest.
beat.
I did too. That's why they call you the New Jersey Genius. I had forgot about that one. That was good. That was real good, man. Mary J. Blige, man. Uh, I can't say she's underrated. She's the queen for a reason. They call her the queen of hip hop and R&B for a reason. And I'm so happy. And she could rap too because she did her thing on Touch It on that verse which she did with Touch It with Busta Rhymes, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she was a cash cow, to be honest with you.
Don't
No.
remember when
Well,
she did Cassidy's I'm a Hustler?
yeah. I hustle 7 days a week and that was everything was real good too. Everything was real good too. It's so many. She was the hip hop version, in my humble opinion, of Whitney Houston. She was the hip
Hmm.
hop version of her because the thing was, she was able to rap. She was able to bring that New Jack swing into full fruition. Big ups to the person who was managing her back then when she was at Uptown. We all know the name. We ain't got to say no names on television right about now, but big ups to them for understanding the talent that she had and putting it in the right place. And once she left, them, then she was able to put herself into a lot of great positions as well. So big ups because, hey, what's the 411 was great. Performed it on MTV Raps. It's
Yes, she
so
did.
many that it's hard to name. And that's how come I call her the Whitney Houston kind of hip hop and R&B because guess what? She was so hip. She reminded you of she had multi talented of she could sing her behind off, she could rap, she could be classy, and at the same time she could be all of these things in one. So she's the hip hop version of Whitney Houston, if you want me to be honest with you. Because when you think about Whitney Houston, the first thing you think about is elegance and all of that. But when you think about Mary J. Blige on the flip side of that coin, you think about,
Versatility.
yeah, you think about versatility. You think about her elegance. You think about that gangster side. You think about how, she came out with the nose ring and, the baseball jerseys on MTV Raps. You think about how she was able to get on the mic and freestyles. You think about some of her outfits on 106 and Park. So, yeah, that's how come I compare to that. Like, she was the hip hop version of Whitney Houston. And she was and still is something special. And like I said, the fact that she's acting right now a little bit more than ever is kind of crazy, man. Because like I said, you're able to see that, you see her elegance, but you see that side of her where it says, I don't take no stuff from nobody. So you're able to see that in power. And I'm glad we're seeing that, man. All of the all of the I won't even say old school, because guess what? He's still going. It wasn't like when we was kids, you some guys had a decent run and then you never saw them again after a while. It's like she evolved. And I think we talk about that on the show a little bit every week when we talk about certain people. She was able to evolve, and guess what? It helped her throughout the years, and now we're seeing it on the big screen on Stars and Power. So big ups to Mary J. Blige, man. She gave you the hits that you loved, and she was able to do a lot of amazing things. The only person that we ever seen, look, Wayne sold 1 million in a week. Mary J sold 800,000 within that same year in a week.
Oh yeah, her album that year,
Yes, she moved 850 units.
including with that track "Just Fine."
Yeah, just fine. She did that in a week. And people didn't ever think that that could happen again when it came to Lil Wayne. People said, ain't nobody gonna ever do a million in a week. You know, but she came out there 800,000 in a week, and she was like, "Oh no, remember I'm the queen too." So hey, so when you see things like that, and that was some of the last selling of the albums that we seen, as far as hard copies were concerned. Well, so that was some of the last albums that we seen during the CD and tape era. So big ups to Mary J. You made the hits that we loved. I'm still rocking it. I still remember that one. I still remember the "You Remind Me" track. I was playing it earlier. Big ups to PSP for giving me the introduction artwork, and we was able to do some things with that. So big ups to PSP, man, because that brings out more creative side of myself. So it's like, hey, promote it. So I appreciate that. That was cool.
Anytime I'll go. I don't want to do her and Casey that track. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. Like I said, man. In words of Stone Cold Steve Austin, DTA, don't trust anybody. But when you listen to the track, especially when Mary goes in on the last part of the song, almost at the end of the song, her voice, it just grabs you. It just
Mm-hmm.
grabs you. So you gotta believe. I love that track. I also love I'm Going Down. I also love I'm Going Down. That was a really good one for me. Just Fine. But man, when she did Cassidy's I'm a Hustler and hearing her spit, man, I mean that's what got me going with Mary J. Blige, man. The Queen of R&B. Champ, you said it. She's the hip hop version of Whitney Houston. I was kind of thinking Anita Baker a little bit, but man, Mary J. Blige just fun, energetic, hit back in those days with the baseball jerseys, the basketball jerseys. Um, Definitely one of a kind. Queen of R&B music. Love her music, man. So, what's the 411 but real love? That's the type listening to the beat, listening to her sing, that's the type of song that inspires you. That's going to make you feel like somebody out there really loves you for you. and sooner or later you're gonna find that true person that really loves you. So that's what I think what she was saying in real love. So I love that one. BRF.
Whew. Mary J. Blige, man. Where do I start? Man. Oh Lord. I mean, hey, champ said it. You elaborated on it. I mean, she earned that nickname of being the queen of hip hop and R&B. She earned that nickname with years of putting in work. But yeah, y'all had a lot of good ones. Like yeah, real love. Gosh, what else we got? Everything. Uh, just fine. Be without you. I'm surprised nobody said be without you. Be without you is a great song. Um, God, yeah, of course, no more drama. Family affair. Um, 7 days. That the one she did with George Benson, 7 days. That was a good one. Um, my favorite one though is because of the beat and just the overall flow of the song. I'm not gonna cry. Is my favorite song. I'm not gonna cry. Is my favorite one. Just no, I mean just man. I mean, and plus, and this was like one of the like lead songs from like the Wait Until Exhale soundtrack, which honestly was like a really good movie. That was like one of the lead tracks of that soundtrack, and the fact that that is such a timeless song and it still carries weight and it still slaps and hits to this day. Just speaks to the talent that Mary J. Blige is. That's probably like my all time favorite Mary J. Blige song. But I got like man, there's like so many. You got I mean shoot like some newer stuff. Uh, Lord, Mister Wrong, the one she did with Drake. That's another good one. Um, what else? What else?
911.
Yeah, 911. Her and Wyclef. You can't. Yeah, her and Wyclef. 911. Yeah, you got to talk about that one. That was a good one. One of her newest songs she just put out. Good Morning Gorgeous. That's a good one. But yeah, for me is I'm not gonna cry. That's like my all time favorite one. It's probably that one.
Mm-hmm. And fellas, next week for the Sports PSP pod, as far as music, favorite Chingy track. So we're gonna do Chingy for next week. And then for wrestling, I'm gonna go favorite Eugene moment.
Oh man,
I like Eugene.
I did too.
So we're gonna go with those two for next week.